Oh dear, it happened. The learn to code bros basically got replaced by a code. It's not great, but it is what it is. And I'm going to give you a little rant from a business owner perspective, and then I'll tell you, if you stay with me long enough, if you can get past my rant, I'll give you 3 ideas of what I would do if I was in your shoes. Because I think, well, the most of people obviously won't do anything. I think there's a lot of opportunities coming your way if you are willing to just get over yourself, stand back up again, look around yourself, and use it as an opportunity rather than putting yourself into a victimhood mindset. But let's start with that quick rant. You see, as a business owner, guys, I have to say, you've had a really, really good run. 5, 10 years, right? Extremely well paid. Everybody wanted to hire you. There were more job offerings than actual people, able to fulfill all those requirements. And the prices were just ridiculous. Nobody could tell you, oh, it's too expensive, why is it so much? Because you would just basically say, no, I don't want to work with you, I'm going to go somewhere else. And all the business owners around the planet had to accept it. And as a business owner, we don't dwell on it, we dwell on problems, we don't cry, we just get on with it. This is what it is, this was the market price, we had to pay it, and just get on with it, fine. But things change now, right? I see there are some businesses posting pictures, AI generated pictures, and the comments underneath are absolutely mind boggling. All right, I'm gonna post this picture, I'm gonna try to post a screenshot on this video. So loads of comments there say, what about the art? Why don't you hire a real artist, right? And then you have all these people claiming this is not real art, this is not quality, etc. Guys, open your eyes. Nobody cares. We are not there for art. If I'm here for art, I can buy myself £10 ticket and go to a gallery or museum. I'm here for a business. If I have a tool which costs me a fraction of what we have to pay you, and it gets job done in literally minutes, not weeks or months, obviously I'm going to choose that. Everyone is going to choose it. If you want to be the one, say, claiming, oh, you should hire an artist, I got a solution for you. How about you open your own business and hire those best artists for your own project and pay them? That's it. Like, it's that easy, isn't it? You're going to have to really understand this, guys. This is just some la-la land you've just been living in. And this is no different to people claiming, oh, why don't you pay higher wages to people? Because that's the reality of business. You want to run a business, successful business with money coming in, profits, then you're going to have to pay what is the value, the market value, okay? Not your imaginary value. Your value was very high for the last 10 years. Overnight, unfortunately, went down to very low, unless you change things, how you go about your business, which I'm going to tell you about in a second. But that's the reality. There's no point of getting angry or upset about reality. Now, this is a new reality we all woke up to. I'm not saying it's good or not, it doesn't matter, it's just the way it is. So if I was you, the first thing I would do is to actually understand that nobody cares. And I'm sorry if this is hard for you, but again, you have been living in a bubble for the last 10 years, and that bubble burst. And that's what happens with bubbles. And it's just the way it goes. So if you understand that nobody cares, you'll start feeling sorry for yourself, or at least you should. That's what I would do. Look at this now. Just because I have a paint at my home, all the best brushes, canvas, whatever is needed for the best painting, doesn't mean I can paint, or I can paint well, okay? I can just try it. I can even watch tutorial on YouTube, how to paint, the Bob something guy, very happy guy, showing everyone how to paint. I can watch it all day long, and I'll never be a good painter. Majority of people don't even know how to use AI. Okay, that's the good news. I had this poll the other day on my LinkedIn. There are still lots of people who don't even use AI on a daily basis in their work. For me, it's just like, what the but that's reality. What does it tell us? That means just because there is a tool available, that doesn't mean everybody will going to start using, and also doesn't mean even if everybody will start using, they will be good at this. Because what AI hasn't got now, and I don't think it's not going to happen anytime soon, is the creativity, the real creative part. I've been using AI for some time now, months, and it can create things. In terms of like, it can write a script. It can generate an image. But unless you put your own feelings and thoughts into it, it's going to be just general piece of shit. It's going to look shit. It's not going to resonate. It's not going to work. And this is exactly where you are with your skills. What you should be focusing now is, rather than just fighting the trend, that's number one, and trying to figure out, oh my God, how do I do this main manual labor, the coding part, the clicking on the computer or the mouse, you should actually focus on the creative part of the job. It's very easy to create the project you're working on if you know what the project is, if you can name it. People are not creative. People don't know how to create, how to be creative, whether you can. As a graphic designer, I would imagine that's a big part of your job, right? You need to figure it out in your head in order to put it in the computer. Now it just makes it easier for you. It's not necessarily harder. There are some people just, going to be using these AI tools by themselves. But this is a very small percentage of all the people out there. You and me, feel that everybody's going to start using it because we're living into this informational bubble, right? We have people like us on our social medias, everywhere around us, and we think this is what everyone is like. But that's not reality. Go to your local pub, or I don't know, to your local shop, and speak to these people out there about your AI and how ChatGPT is replacing, thumbnail designers and graphic designers. They won't know what you're talking about. People will look at you and say, what are you talking? What are you on about? I don't know what you're talking about. And that's good news. That means you have a tool in your hands you can use any moment for a fraction of the money you would have to pay before, and you can create amazing work for your clients. So going from, oh, this is my client, this is the project I'm working on, pay me money, you're gonna have to be more creative. Not only in creating the art itself, but how you approach a client and how do you work with client. Now, I think, so number one is being creative about your own work, okay? And don't despair, people don't use AI as much as you think they are. Number two is, you're going to have to work with your clients on a much tighter deadlines, much smaller budgets, where you will basically provide volume instead of quality, okay? Quantity over quality. The tools we have in place now on our, we can use, can provide high quality products, right? But it takes time still. For myself, I can only generate 5 or 10 images before ChatGPT slows down, tells me not, to wait, etc., etc. And then I have to think about prompts. I have to think about what I actually want to do. Because if I just generate just random picture, it's not good. So you need to think about how to create this picture. You have to visualize pretty much in your head. People can't visualize. People can't visualize things. Do you understand? It's real. People ask your friends if they can actually visualize something in their head. I'll tell you, lots of them won't be able. And you can as a designer, right? Graphic designer. So that's what you have to focus on. So you're going to have to focus on working hard, fast. No more months, weeks, and deadlines. You're going to have to do it fast, cheap, and a lot of quantity. But that's what technology is for. This is the beauty of tech. You don't have to sit down yourself with your pencil or drawing. You have to come up with the working prompt, put it in, and then it's done. And that prompt can be reused for your other clients, for other projects. It essentially can speed up your time and your work. And the third one, the relationship between you and client will have to change. If I was me, in your shoes, I would say, I would start looking for partnerships, not just a client relation, client and contractor relation, as it used to be up until now. But you're going to have to become kind of a part of the projects way more than just creating logos or designs. It's going to have to be something more about, you're going to have to understand the brand, a vision, the owner or founder, and help them bring this to reality, to life. Up until now, if I wanted a logo, I would probably go to some logo designer, then I'd tell them what it is. Well, you go through the workshop, oh, you tell us this, tell us that. It drove me mad. Right now, with all the tools we have, you can probably do the research about me, my projects, my business, whatever that is you want to work with, and you come up with a solution or potential or proposals, rather than the other way around. You will have to approach clients. You will have to prove yourself that you are there for the journey, not for the quick money. Because the quick money thing, I think, is finished, especially in this field. And it will affect others as well. Soon enough, it's not just you guys. It started with you, but there'll be more. The tech is just growing so much, right? It's just no way to keep it the way it is. And look, think about this, right? Back in the day, if you were like a blacksmith, do you think blacksmiths were not upset about them not being blacksmiths anymore, or milkmen, or that the people just putting lights on the roads? You know, you go on the street and there were the lamp posts or so. There was a candles or something, and they had to put lights each one by one. That was their job. It's gone. You can't just go against it. You can't just sit there in the corner crying. Well, you can, but that is not going to do much good for you. So think about it. It's just the way it is. There's no point of getting angry or upset about things. No point of telling people off, oh, you should do this or you should do that, or how much they should pay or who should they hire. Nobody cares, guys. Nobody's there for you. It's just you. You have to be creative. Accept the reality and get on with it. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as you think. You're just making it worse in your heads. Get out there. Be creative. Make real relationships. Find your clients, be partners with them, offer your real experience, not just tools. Nobody cares about that, to be fair. We just want to make sure our businesses work, they make money, it's all efficient and fast. If you like it, the video, please leave me a like. If you have any comments, welcome to leave them underneath. If you have any questions, please do. If you are not subscribing yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you soon. Cheers.